Hey everyone, I've got a treat for you today. I will be playing Noah Walton. He's a very, very, very strong player. He finished in the top 10 at the Nationals in each of the last 2 years, I think. Rating is consistently over 2,000, almost closer to 2,100. So, looking forward to this, looking forward to the type of game I can give him. And for once, I didn't draw 5 or 6 vowels on my opening rack. That's nice. If I were going first, it looks like Jug is probably the play I'd be making. But I'm not, so we'll see what he gives me. We'll see what I can do. Maybe I play JEU instead. GIMO looks pretty terrible, but it doesn't take the back A. It's nice and defensive. Yeah, I might play JEU, but regardless, that's not a decision I have to make. I'm trying to think of things I know about Noah's game. Um, he thinks a lot. Um, yeah, no, I don't know. He doesn't have like a glaring weakness for me to exploit. He's a really good player. So JEU is going to be interesting. It's going to make this game really important on an O, which I have, or an S hook, which I don't. Zep took a while to play. I don't really know what to draw from that, or if I should draw anything from that. Either he had duplicate E's, or he didn't have an I, but, you know, yeah. Jump scores a little bit, gives back J plays. JEU is so defensive when Noah doesn't have the right tile. If he doesn't have an O, if he doesn't have an S, he's in bad shape, or I guess an X. I don't want to calculate the odds of him not having any of those, but I'd say they're probably about 60 to 70%. What, 7 unseen O's, 4 S's, and an S? No, I'd say they're probably closer to 55 or 60, but still. Jupe is another play. It's pretty bad. Gizmo is here. It's 20. Oh, that's nice though. That sets up the O right, or the J right here, and I'm holding JEU. Ooh. I'm gonna play that. Noah's gonna play here a lot of the time, but given that I don't have a particularly strong option, I might as well try and make the setup and just see what I get out of it. So again, JEU is gonna be the play if it doesn't get blocked. It doesn't get blocked, but I do have to think really quickly. Noah bingos. I don't think I have a 6 here. Right, I don't have a 6 there. I'm 99% sure. So I'm going to go ahead and play JEU, cash this in, and just like that, I'm right back in a game. And I've got Drainer on my rack, so Drainers or the Anagram Serenade won't quite fit, but Noah's going here so often, but trying to just find other bingos that I have. Blow-ups. I presume that's a word. I haven't seen it before, but I don't know. I really wish this were an over-the-board thing because I feel like people, shuffle their tiles a little more accurately, and I don't know, like the amount of time that your opponent takes to make a play makes more sense in a real face-to-face game, and I like to read those things. But I do think blow-ups is a word. I just feel like he would have played it a little quicker, but I don't think I'm going to think about challenging anymore. Again, Drainer Randier won't go. So I don't think I'm bingoing, and a rack that looked really promising is now turned into the opposite of that. Racks like this, when you can't bingo, are bad. Because you're stuck making a play like DE or something comparable and terrible. And can't score points. There's not a superb leave in here to keep either. So, ugh. Yuck. I mean, it's a long shot, but like potentially maybe there's a 9 here. But I just don't think so. Um, yeah, I don't know. This sucks a lot. I think previous Matt from a few years ago, if this happened to me, I would just get really mad and sit here and pout and then eventually make an angry fishing play trying to bingo next turn. You know, the injustice of me not getting a bingo this turn means I get to make this reckless play and try and bingo next turn. Well, that, you know, that's terrible logic and a bad way to approach the game, but man, I don't know what to do. DE is so bad. DEN is so bad. I can't even like overlap the A with the 3 here because I don't have a tile to go there. Endear. I'd rather keep the E if I'm keeping anything. Grain. It's a sick play right there. I can't set anything here. Man, this is just bad. Drib. And I don't want to hold AENR because so often that leads to another rack like the one I just have, and Noah can score a ton here. Just very quickly gonna fall very far behind if Drib blows up in my face. I can also make the I can just play Rib, which is very aggressive, and just try and get the bingo ASAP. Or a comparable play like Ire, which opens up a ton of bingo lines over here. The board's still not super friendly for bingoing unless you have an S, though. I mean, marginal lines here, and then whatever I open up. So fishing probably isn't the right idea. Uh, wow. Grid is awful. I kind of want to keep this Zeps thing open because it's going to be difficult for Noah to deal with if he doesn't have an S, and that's the kind of thing I want to keep open. Green gives up so many counters for him. Just no thinking, but I'm going to score 45 anyway. I guess 30. Those will give me something back. I guess I'll play green. Play of the century right there. Dunkers, I presume, is a word. You know, you never know with those ERS, but it's just got to be a word. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ugh. I would allow Noah to play his bingo somehow. Yeah. Dunkers. I don't think there's going to be another word in here. Dunkers goes for 83. You know, down this much, even if I'm a little unsure, I've got to do it. And it really should be a word. There's no reason for it not to be. Okay, I pulled the blank. That's nice. Noah bingos again. That's not. But, you know, stuff happens. There's like a potential for me to triple here, but TE's not good, so it's very unlikely. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna bingo. You feel like you would, but I guess I need to end in a vowel, which is not gonna happen. Oh, here I can definitely go through that I somehow. Like lacertid, I see. Or, you know, there's stuff. It also brings up the question of do I want to bingo? Cadet is available here for 40. Lacertid is 72. So bingoing is probably not the right thing to do. Oh, Centaur. Oh, I don't have an N. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm running kind of low on time already, so just in the interest of saving that clock, I'm going to play Cadet for 40 points. It looks pretty right. Draw the Q. QI is available, but that kind of sucks because Aqua's 49, but it burns the blank. QI is going to block bingo lines. Cade is going to block bingo lines. Aqua here is going to get rid of some of my A's, but that's not the worst thing. This area of the board is probably not getting opened up anyway, unless I really force it. It's going to come at a cost. Put a gun to my head and made me make a play now. I'd play QI, but it's his turn. I got time to think, and he might give me a spot anyway. How many vowels are left? 5, 13, 12, 17, 18 out of, I can't tell how many tiles that is. We're probably about where we should be on the ratio. It's no easy match. You know, bingo 45, bingo bingo. Like it's hard to keep up with Noah. That's one of the things I have noticed about his game is he scores a lot of points a lot of the time. Aqua just looks so solid to me. Grab a couple extra points and AAC. Yeah, I'm gonna play Aqua. I wonder if there's some sick play through here. If there is, I don't know the words. I'm just gonna play Aqua. I got some more stuff. I don't know of a bingo in this rack, but I can think for a little bit. It's a problem with having a range like I have. I don't know if selling is a word. CELLING. I don't think I'm going to this T. The CGTLL combo is just not nice. Ugh. You know, with the gift of hindsight, I wish I had just played the bingo here so I'm not stuck with these racks over and over. One of the easiest ways to lose a game is to get bingo-y racks and be unable to bingo, because you're just scoring 16 points a turn and all your opponent has to do is make their highest scoring play and they'll just outrun you so fast that if you do get that bingo down, it doesn't even matter, you're down so much. Especially against weaker players, I hate holding on to a bunch of 1-point leaves. You couldn't pay me to keep AENR against a low-rated player unless it were very clearly the right play. Play like HOY for 37, keeping AENR or something like that. I don't know what to do with this stuff. Like CGLL together. I can't get rid of CGL. I can get rid of GL together, and CL goes nice, but GL won't score very many points if I'm just getting rid of those. CELLI, it's 27 points. It sort of opens up this C, sets up an E here. Like, that looks like a solid play. I don't want to keep the G. The G's pretty terrible on this board, but the board is just starting to get terrible as a whole. Shalai looks like it's going to set me up for the most potential stuff down the road, so we'll do that. You don't get to set up the cool O front hook Oscilli, but can't win them all. Oxy is going to be a ton of points. Noah's going to bingo with a word I don't know, but Noah's not going to phony at this point in the game. I'm not even going to challenge it. I wonder if exogeny is a word. 91 points. I practically have to try it right now, but I just don't know if it's a word. I I hate not knowing words, especially when you know your opponent knows the answer. Um, Oxy is so many points. Let's just sit on that blank and whatever. We'll see what happens. If I really really wanted to win this game, I think I'd play exogeny, but that sounds like a word I've made up. Uh, well, I promised you guys to treat, but instead Noah just bingoed on me 4 times, so not really a treat, just a game. I think there was a span at Nationals where every game, I think almost every game I lost at Nationals until the end of day 4, my opponents either bingoed 3 or more times or I lost on a recount. It was a really frustrating tournament. I guess there's something you can do to stop your opponents from bingoing 3 or 4 times in a game, or maybe you can win some of those games. I certainly feel like you don't do it very often, but um, maybe you just play more closed at the beginning, or maybe the way you're supposed to win those games where your opponents draw like that is just to also draw like that. I don't know. The equity play here, I guess, is to play veg, but that's really, really bad. Veg goes over here. That seems okay. Like, I'm going to lose the game, but I'd like to try and maybe bingo one more time. Just, oh, freaking sweet. Okay. I'll play veg. Noah's going to bingo probably, but screw it. Oh, no, Noah's maybe got a bad rack. Or he's going to play mid-iron or something. Yeah, sorry for being so negative this game. It's just not really fun to sit here and watch your opponent score a ton of points. And I know it's a part of the game, but to miss bingo after bingo after bingo this game. Not miss as in like I have them on my rack but don't see them. Maybe I've missed a bingo this game, but I don't feel like I have. With CGLL, I don't think you miss much. I don't know, just to sit on a blank and miss bingos over and over as Noah draws 4 of them. It's not fun, but yeah, I used to get a lot madder than this. I'm not really mad. I'm just kind of bummed. Um, I don't throw things or storm out of the room or whatever. Hopefully Noah leaves a tile in the bag and I can try and like play off a tile and maybe bingo next turn. Uh, what would I fish? If I got to fish off one tile, what would it be? The A is going to go there. There too. I want to try and pull a bingo that can go up here, and having all these T's on my rack is not good. So. Alright, I get to fish off one tile. Cool. Noah's going to know my rack, and he's going to know where to block. So I'm going to have to draw a bingo that goes up, down, over here, and also down to here or here. Basically, I want to find a bingo that ends in a T that I can fish for. So let's think about stuff for a little bit. Let's try and cut some spread. I can fish for hemostat if I fish a T. I don't know. What else can I fish for? Now, hemostat, I'm going to have to draw that M, which is pretty unlikely. Is there anything I can get an I in bingo with? That would be super nice. Thionate won't be. Athetoid wouldn't fit. Thionate. Thiotape. Oh. Sometimes you wonder if it's even worth thinking about these things or if you should just do something. I guess I fish a T and just see what happens. That's a bad spot to fish a T. 3 points. Woohoo. 3 points. Woohoo. 2 points. I'm gonna fish a T for 3 points. It seems so weak. I can fish an H here and set up a line here and over here. He actually can't do like anything about this except play like smog or something, and then that leaves this. AEIOTT blank. What am I gonna... Dang it, didn't mean to do that. AEIOTT blank. Does that bingo? I don't think that bingos. So that might not be the right thing to do then. You know, I can't just play ag here because Noah's just gonna get to go here and kill everything without thinking. Alright, I'll fish a T. I'll fish a T for 3 points. Let's go. Alright, I've got post heat. Didn't think I'd draw that S, but post heat is 83. I'm sure I've got some stuff here. Hope I have some stuff here. Hostage, that's a word. Tea shop. Doesn't go. Earshot. That goes. Earshot is nice. I don't think Noah's got a 6 that goes all the way down here and kills everything. So cool, I'll bingo out and save a little bit of spread. Yay! I started these games 7-1, and I think I've lost the last 3 I've played on YouTube. It kind of sucks. I remember Josh should have bingoed on the first... No, Josh bingoed on the first 3 turns, but then I challenged one. Oh, I don't know if Noah saw post heat. Or maybe he's hoping I miss it because I don't know that many words. Or maybe mooing was just his optimal play. I don't know. Thanks for the game. Thanks for watching. Sorry it wasn't more entertaining. I'll try and play some other high-rated players, so we'll see. Adios.